The journey we're about to take together is unlike anything you've experienced before. It's not about religion, philosophy, or abstract concepts. It's about you. This is about unlocking the deepest, most profound part of yourself that has been waiting patiently for the right moment to awaken. And if you're here, listening, watching, or reading these words, it's not a coincidence. You've been guided here for a reason. You've been chosen. Let me start with a question that will set the tone for everything we'll explore. What if everything you've ever experienced, every moment of joy, pain, challenge, and triumph has been preparing you for this very moment? What if there is something inside you, something rare, something extraordinary, that only 1% of people on this planet possess? A vibrational gift so powerful that it has the potential to transform not just your life, but the lives of everyone around you. Are you ready to discover it?
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons.
The world we live in is noisy, chaotic, and full of distractions. Most people are so caught up in the external world, chasing success, comparing themselves to others, drowning in negativity, but they never turn inward long enough to realize their true potential. But you're different, aren't you? You've always felt it. There's something about you that doesn't quite fit into the mold. Maybe you've been called sensitive, intense, or even too much. Maybe you've felt out of place, like you're walking through life with one foot in this world and one foot in another. That feeling, that knowing, is the first clue that you are one of the chosen ones. The vibrational gift I'm talking about isn't something you can see or touch. It's not something you can prove to others, but it's real and it's alive within you. This gift is your connection to the infinite. It's the part of you that resonates at a frequency so rare and so high that it can shift the energy of an entire room just by your presence. So how is it possible that we feel disillusioned and sadness all the time, that it can shift without the surface and senses the invisible threads that connect us all? And while most people spend their lives chasing external power, wealth, or validation, your gift is something far greater. It's the ultimate power, the power to transform energy. Before we go any further, I want to ask you something, and I need you to answer it honestly, not just with your mind, but with your heart. Do you feel like you've been holding back? Do you feel like there's a part of you that's been dimming your light, hiding your truth, or shrinking to fit into a world that doesn't fully understand you? If the answer is yes, I want you to know this. It's not your fault. The world isn't set up to nurture people like you. It's set up to keep you small, distracted, and disconnected from your true power. But here's the good news. That stops today. The most powerful vibrational gift reserved for the 1% chosen ones isn't something you can lose. It's not something anyone can take from you. It's always been there, quietly waiting for you to remember it. And now, it's time to wake it up. Let's get practical. You might be wondering, what is this gift exactly? How do I know if I have it? The answer lies in your energy. Everything in the universe, every person, every object, every thought has a vibration. Most people operate at lower frequencies, stuck in patterns of fear, anger, and limitation, but the chosen ones are different. Your energy vibrates at a higher frequency, one that aligns with love, truth, and infinite possibility. This doesn't mean you're better than anyone else. It means you have a responsibility. Your gift is not just for you, it's for the world. When you embrace this gift, you become a force of nature. You become the person who walks into a chaotic situation and brings calm. You become the person whose words inspire others to see new possibilities. You become the person who doesn't just survive life's challenges, but transforms them into opportunities for growth. This is your gift, the ability to shift energy, to raise vibration, to alchemize darkness into light. And the best part? You don't have to do anything extraordinary to activate it. You just have to be fully, unapologetically, authentically you. But here's where it gets tricky. Most people who have this gift don't even realize it. They mistake their sensitivity for weakness. They mistake their intensity for a flaw. They mistake their struggles for signs that they're not good enough. But what if I told you that your sensitivity is your superpower, that your intensity is your strength, that your struggles are the very thing that have prepared you to step into your power? Take a moment to really let that sink in. Think about it. Every time you felt like you don't belong, every time you've been misunderstood or underestimated, every time life has knocked you down, it's all been shaping you, refining you, preparing you to carry this gift. Because here's the thing, the most powerful vibrational gift isn't reserved for the people who have it easy. It's reserved for the ones who have been through the fire and come out stronger. It's reserved for the ones who have faced their shadows, healed their wounds, and chosen to rise anyway. It's reserved for you. Now, I want to pause here and ask you a question that might change everything. What would your life look like if you fully embraced your gift? Not just in theory, but in action. What would you do differently? How would you show up in the world? How would you treat yourself, your relationships, and your purpose if you truly believed that you are one of the 1%? Sit with this question for a moment. Don't rush past it, because the answer holds the key to everything. Here's something most people don't realize about the chosen ones. Your gift isn't just about raising your own vibration, it's about raising the vibration of everyone and everything you touch. When you embrace your light, you give others permission to embrace theirs. When you live in alignment with your truth, you become a mirror that reflects the truth in others. This is why your gift is so powerful and why it can feel so heavy at times. Because the world needs your light, but it doesn't always know how to receive it. You've probably experienced this before. Maybe you've walked into a room and felt the energy shift. Some people drawn to you, others uncomfortable in your presence. Maybe you've shared a truth that came from your heart, only to be met with resistance or misunderstanding, it's not because there's something wrong with you, it's because your vibration disrupts the status quo. It challenges people to see themselves more clearly, to confront their own shadows, to rise to a higher frequency, and not everyone is ready for that. But here's the thing, your job isn't to make people ready. Your job isn't to convince, prove, or force anyone to see your light. Your job is simply to shine, to hold your vibration no matter what, to stay rooted in your truth even when the world tries to shake you. Because the moment you stop dimming your light to make others comfortable, you give them the greatest gift of all, the chance to rise with you. So, let me ask you one last question before we move forward. Are you ready to stop hiding? Are you ready to stop waiting for permission, approval, or the right moment to step into your power? Because the truth is, the moment is now. The world needs your light more than ever, and it's time for you to rise. You've already begun to feel it, haven't you? Carrying this gift is not all light and ease. In fact, it can feel like a weight, a burden that most people will never understand. You've been chosen for something extraordinary, but with that comes extraordinary challenges. The truth is, being one of the 1% who possess the most powerful vibrational gift isn't easy. It's not supposed to be. And if you've ever wondered why your path has been so difficult, why you've faced more than your fair share of struggles, then this is your answer. Let's start by addressing the most profound challenge of all: isolation. You've likely felt it at some point in your life, maybe even right now, the sense that you're walking a path no one else can fully understand. You see and feel things others don't. You think and dream in ways that seem foreign to most people. And because of this, there's a part of you that's always felt a little disconnected. But here's the secret. This isolation is not a punishment. It's preparation. Think about it. Every great spiritual leader, every visionary, every person who has ever shifted the course of humanity has walked a lonely road. Why? Because they had to. The greatest revelations, the deepest wisdom, the most transformative power doesn't come from following the crowd. It comes from breaking away, from stepping into the unknown, trusting yourself when no one else does, and discovering truths that most people are too afraid or too distracted to face. Your isolation is not a sign that something is wrong with you. It's a sign that you've been chosen to see what others cannot. But how do you overcome this sense of loneliness? How do you carry a gift so rare without feeling like you're carrying it alone? The answer lies in connection, not superficial connection, but deep, soul-level connection. You may not find it everywhere, and that's okay, but you will find it in the right places. Look for the people who resonate with your energy, who see you for who you truly are, who challenge you to grow rather than shrink. These are your soul tribe, your fellow chosen ones. And even if they're not physically near, know that they exist. Know that you are never truly alone. Now, let's talk about another hidden challenge: resistance. When you carry a gift this powerful, the world will push back. Why? Because your energy disrupts the status quo. It challenges people to see beyond their illusions, to confront their fears, to step into a higher vibration. And not everyone is ready for that. Some people will resist your light because it shines too brightly on their shadows. They may criticize you, misunderstand you, or even try to bring you down. This is not a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of their discomfort. So how do you deal with resistance? First, understand that it's not personal. The resistance you encounter is not about you. It's about the energy you represent. When someone pushes back against your light, it's because it's triggering something within them. Maybe it's fear, maybe it's insecurity, maybe it's a wound they're not ready to heal. Whatever it is, it's not your responsibility to fix it. Your only responsibility is to stay true to yourself. But staying true to yourself isn't always easy, is it? Especially when the resistance comes from people you care about. Maybe it's a family member who doesn't understand your path, a friend who feels threatened by your growth, or a partner who resists the changes you're making. These moments can be deeply painful because they force you to choose. Do you dim your light to keep the peace, or do you risk conflict to stay in alignment with your truth? Let me tell you this: every time you choose to honor your gift, you grow stronger. Every time you choose authenticity over approval, you step deeper into your power. And here's the thing: the people who are truly meant to be in your life will rise with you. They may not understand your gift right away, and that's okay. Give them time. Lead by example. Show them what it means to live in alignment, to embody your highest vibration. Some will follow, and some won't, and that's okay too. Not everyone is meant to walk this path with you, but the ones who are will meet you where you are, not where you used to be. Now, let's address one of the most difficult challenges of all: self-doubt. If you're one of the 1% who carry this gift, you've likely questioned yourself more times than you can count. Am I really special? Do I really have a purpose? What if I'm just making this all up? These thoughts are normal. In fact, they're part of the process, because here's the truth: the more powerful your gift, the more your mind will try to convince you otherwise. Why? Because stepping into your power means stepping into the unknown, and the unknown is terrifying to the ego. But here's the good news: self-doubt cannot stop you unless you let it. It's just a voice that gets quieter the more you choose to ignore it. So the next time those thoughts arise, don't fight them. Don't try to prove them wrong. Simply observe them, and then choose to move forward anyway. Say to yourself, I may not know everything, but I know this. I am here for a reason. I am not here by accident. My gift is real and I will honor it. Finally, let's talk about one of the most profound challenges of all, the weight of responsibility. When you possess a gift this powerful, it can feel overwhelming at times. You might think, what if I mess this up? What if I'm not strong enough, wise enough, or brave enough to carry this? Let me remind you of something. You were chosen for this gift because you are strong enough. You are wise enough. You are brave enough. If you weren't, you wouldn't have been given this responsibility. But here's the key. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be perfect. In fact, your imperfections are part of your gift. They make you relatable, human, and real. The world doesn't need you to be flawless. It needs you to be authentic. It needs you to show up, even when it's hard. It needs you to keep going, even when you're scared. And most importantly, it needs you to trust yourself. Because the more you trust yourself, the more your gift will unfold. So, let me leave you with this question. What would happen if you stopped doubting yourself and fully embraced your gift? Not just in moments of clarity or ease, but in the moments when it feels hardest. What kind of impact could you have? What kind of life could you create? And most importantly, how would it feel to finally step into the fullness of who you are? You've made it this far, and by now you're beginning to recognize the truth. This gift is already within you, waiting to be awakened and amplified. It's not something you need to find outside yourself. It's not something you need to earn, prove, or chase. It's you. It's always been you. But awakening it is a process, a journey of remembrance, alignment, and deep trust. And amplifying it, that's the art of embodying it fully, of allowing it to radiate through everything you are and everything you do. To awaken this gift, the first step is deceptively simple but profoundly powerful. Awareness. You need to become aware of the energy you carry and how it moves through your life. Ask yourself, how does my energy feel in this moment? Is it light and expansive, or heavy and contracted? Is it aligned with love, gratitude, and truth? Or is it weighed down by fear, doubt, or resistance? This isn't about judging yourself. It's about noticing, because the more aware you become of your energy, the more power you have to shift it. Start paying attention to the moments when your energy feels most alive. Maybe it's when you're creating, connecting, or helping others. Maybe it's when you're in nature, meditating, or simply being present. These moments are clues. They show you what aligns with your highest vibration, what feeds your soul, and what activates your gift. Follow these clues. Lean into the activities, environment, and relationships that elevate your energy. And just as importantly, begin to release the things that drain you. This might mean setting boundaries, letting go of toxic patterns, or walking away from situations that no longer serve you. It won't always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Now, let's go deeper. Awakening your vibrational gift isn't just about recognizing your energy, it's about mastering it. And this requires you to step into the role of creator. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are not at the mercy of external forces. You are a creator of energy, a force of nature, a living, breathing vibration that impacts the world around you. But to create intentionally, you must first learn to quiet the noise. Here's a question for you. When was the last time you sat in absolute silence? No distractions, no phone, no music, just you and your breath. For most people, silence is uncomfortable. It forces us to confront the thoughts, emotions, and sensations we usually avoid. But silence is where the magic happens. It's where you reconnect with your essence, your truth, your gift. So make it a practice. Start with just 5 minutes a day. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and allow yourself to simply be. You might feel restless at first. That's okay. Keep going. Over time, you'll begin to notice a sense of peace, clarity, and alignment that can only come from within. But awakening your gift isn't just about stillness, it's also about movement. Your energy is not static, it's dynamic, ever-changing, and deeply connected to your body. So ask yourself, how does my body feel right now? Is it tense, tired, or disconnected? Or is it vibrant, alive, and flowing? Your body is the vessel for your vibrational gift, and when you move it intentionally, you activate and amplify your energy. Dance, stretch, walk, run, whatever feels natural to you. The key is to move in a way that feels joyful, free, and uninhibited. Let your body lead and watch as your energy begins to expand. Now, let's talk about the heart. If your body is the vessel for your gift, your heart is its center. It's where your highest vibration resides, and it's the place from which your gift radiates. But here's the thing. Most people's hearts are guarded. We build walls around them to protect ourselves from pain, rejection, and disappointment. And while these walls may keep us safe, they also block the flow of our energy. So I have to ask, what walls are you still holding on to? What hurt, fear, or resentment is keeping your heart closed? To awaken your gift fully, you must open your heart. This doesn't mean you have to be vulnerable with everyone, but it does mean you need to be honest with yourself. Take a moment to reflect. Where am I still holding on to pain? What am I afraid to feel? Whatever comes up, don't push it away. Sit with it, breathe into it, and when you're ready, let it go. Forgive yourself, forgive others, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve freedom. Once your heart is open, you'll begin to notice something incredible. Your gift starts to amplify. You'll feel more connected to yourself, to others, and to the world around you. You'll notice synchronicities, those little coincidences that aren't really coincidences at all. You'll feel a sense of flow, as if the universe is working with you, not against you. And the more you trust this flow, the stronger your gift becomes. But here's the secret to amplifying your gift. It's not just about what you do, it's about who you are. Your vibration is not something you turn on and off. It's something you embody in every moment, with every thought, word, and action. So ask yourself, am I living in alignment with my highest self? Am I being the person I came here to be, even when no one is watching? This is where true amplification happens, not in the grand gestures, but in the small, consistent choices you make every day. Here's a practical way to amplify your gift. Start each day with intention. Before you get out of bed, take a moment to connect with your energy. Ask yourself, what vibration do I want to carry today? Maybe it's love, gratitude, courage, or peace. Whatever it is, hold that vibration in your heart and let it guide everything you do. And at the end of the day, take a moment to reflect. Did I live in alignment with my intention? If not, that's okay. Every moment is a chance to begin again. Finally, let's talk about service. The most powerful way to amplify your gift is to share it. Your vibration is not meant to be kept to yourself. It's meant to ripple out into the world. So ask yourself, how can I use my energy to uplift others? It doesn't have to be something big or dramatic. Sometimes the simplest acts, like a kind word, a genuine smile, or a moment of presence, can have the greatest impact. The more you share your gift, the more it grows. Because here's the ultimate truth. Your vibrational gift is not just about you. It's about all of us. It's about the collective. And when you shine your light, you inspire others to shine theirs. So let me leave you with this question. What would happen if you stopped holding back and let your gift shine as brightly as it's meant to? Not just for yourself, but for the world. What kind of transformation could you create, not just in your own life, but in the lives of everyone you touch? The answer is already within you. It always has been. Living as a chosen one, a practical guide to sustaining your vibrational power every day. You've awakened to your gift. You feel its presence within you, and you've started the journey of amplifying it. But now comes the most important part. Living it, day in, day out, not just in moments of inspiration or clarity, but in the messy, imperfect, demanding moments of life. This is where the real work begins. Because to carry the most powerful vibrational gift and sustain it every day, you must learn to anchor it in your reality. This is not about achieving perfection. It's about creating a life that aligns with your highest vibration, no matter what challenges come your way. Let's start with something foundational. Your energy is your responsibility. No one else is going to protect it for you. No one else can nurture it the way you can. And the truth is, the more powerful your vibration becomes, the more you'll notice how the world around you reacts to it. Some people will be drawn to you, uplifted by your frequency. Others will resist it, project their fears onto you, or try to pull you back into lower vibrations. This isn't a reflection of your worth, it's a reflection of your gift. And your job isn't to control how others respond to you, it's to stay rooted in your truth no matter what. So how do you sustain your vibrational power when life gets messy? It starts with rituals. Not complicated, time-consuming rituals, but simple, intentional practices that reconnect you with your energy every single day. Think of these rituals as anchors, ways to ground yourself, reset your vibration, and release anything that isn't serving you. Here are a few you can start with. Morning alignment. The first moments of your day are sacred. They set the tone for everything that follows. Before you check your phone, before you let the outside world in, take a few minutes to connect with yourself. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what vibration do I want to embody today? Maybe it's love, peace, gratitude, courage, or clarity. Hold that intention in your heart and let it guide you as you move through your day. Energy check-ins. Throughout the day, pause and ask yourself, how does my energy feel right now? If you notice that your vibration has dropped, maybe because of stress, negativity, or distractions, don't judge yourself. Instead, take a moment to reset. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and visualize your energy field being cleansed entirely. 3. Evening release. At the end of the day, make it a practice to release anything you don't want to carry into tomorrow. Reflect on your day and ask yourself, what energy do I need to let go of? Maybe it's a stressful interaction, a lingering worry, or a moment of self-doubt. Visualize yourself releasing it, like exhaling smoke from your body. Then focus on what you're grateful for. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations, and ending your day with it will help you wake up in alignment. But rituals alone aren't enough. To sustain your vibrational power, you must also be mindful of what you're consuming, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and energetically. Every interaction, every piece of information, every environment you expose yourself to is either feeding your vibration or draining it. So ask yourself, what am I allowing into my energy field? Be intentional about the media you consume, the conversations you engage in, and the environments you spend time in. If something feels heavy, toxic, or misaligned, give yourself permission to step away. This doesn't mean avoiding challenges or hard truths. It means protecting your energy so you can face them from a place of strength. Remember, your vibration is your most valuable asset. Guard it fiercely, but not fearfully. Trust yourself to know what's right for you. Now, let's talk about one of the most common challenges for chosen ones: staying grounded. When your energy vibrates at a high frequency, it's easy to feel ungrounded, like you're floating above the world rather than fully inhabiting it. This can lead to feelings of disconnection, overwhelm, or even burnout. The key to sustaining your vibrational power is to stay rooted in your body, your breath, and the present moment. Grounding practices are essential for this. Spend time in nature, walk barefoot on the earth, feel the sun on your skin, the wind in your hair, the ground beneath your feet. Move your body in ways that feel natural and joyful. Dance, stretch, breathe deeply. These simple acts reconnect you with the physical world and remind you that your gift isn't just about transcending, it's about embodying. You're here, in this body, on this planet, for a reason. Honor that. And here's something important to remember. Sustaining your vibrational power doesn't mean you'll always feel high vibe. You're human. You'll have moments of doubt, fear, or frustration. You'll face challenges that test your strength and situations that temporarily lower your vibration. This is normal. The goal isn't to avoid these moments, it's to move through them with grace, to remind yourself that even when you stumble, your gift is still within you. Even when your light feels dim, it's still shining. So let me ask you, what are you doing today to sustain your vibration? Not tomorrow, not next week, today. How are you showing up for yourself, protecting your energy, and embodying your gift? Because the truth is, your gift isn't something you activate once and forget about. It's something you nurture, moment by moment, day by day. It's a way of being, a way of living, a way of showing up in the world as your truest, most powerful self. Your gift is your responsibility. Your light is your legacy. And the question isn't whether you're ready to carry it. The question is, are you ready to let it carry you?